Hi everyone. The tired hunter-gatherers returned from the forest. Little Sappho is throwing up a little bit. I don't really know why, but she's eating a lot of grass and then she just throws it up. And I think she's okay. I offered her some water. She doesn't want it. She's tired. And we have wet socks and we have wet shoes, and that's a good sign that you've been out hunting, gathering. So I'm going to take you inside. I'm going to show you the result of this morning's hunt. Now, you would say, but you've only been gathering, you haven't been hunting. And that's not quite true, because when you go for mushroom, it's called a mushroom hunt, at least in Scandinavia. And what did I get here? Porcini. Up here in Scandinavia, it's called a Karl Johan, because there was a king called Karl Johan way back in the day, and he loved this mushroom, as everyone does. Now, this is a pipe hat. I never pick the lamelled mushrooms, because they can be confused for some very toxic and deadly mushrooms. No pipe hat can be confused with any one that is deadly anyway. There are a few pipe hats that can taste completely awful, devil's pipe hat and stuff like that, but you have to test them. I do that every time I'm in the forest. Now, this one I know for sure, but otherwise, if I find the brown stock pipe hat, I just pick up a little piece. Then there are some rules about if it turns blue, and I never remember those rules. But what I do, I'm gonna turn the camera around. What I do is I taste it. And at this moment, you would know if it was the devil's pipe hat, because it's bitter, it's awful, and you just spit it out. This one tastes wonderful. It's very, very nice. Mushroomy, this umami earth. It's just nice. And then, of course, chanterelles that most people will know. These are not lamels. They run deeper down the pipe. So yeah, it's not an exception. I did pick some lamelled ones. These are not lamels. I don't know what they call in English, but they run further down the stock of this one. So lamels I know. Chanterelles, I know them. And then there's another one that's called a trumpet mushroom. And I never found them up here, but they're very nice too. So I know those. And that's what I pick. I don't go for any other. Certainly not the lamels. Now, what we have here is forest sorrel. It's also called acidic clover, I believe it is in Danish anyway. And they are all over the forest bottom. And they look like clovers. And they taste very, very lemony and acidic. So when you're out in the forest and you feel kind of dry in your mouth, maybe you have nothing, just chew a few of these and chew the juices out, and they're very lemony and fresh, and then you can spit out the pulp. I do anyway, when you've chewed out all the juices. And then there was a little handful of lingonberries. They're coming now. There are no more blueberries. I don't know if they've been here this summer, but when I come back always in September, the blueberries are gone, if there ever were any. But the lingonberries have their season now. And I'm gonna just take these, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna put them in the omelette, where I'm gonna put everything else, or if I'm just gonna mush them with a fork into a little bit of the honey I still have left from 2018. And then you'll make a little jam. And I have some nice bread. And yeah, this is going to be an omelette for my breakfast. I know it's a late breakfast, but it was a very, very nice walk. And that's all for now. So now I'm going to start cooking. I'll see you on the next hunter-gatherer video, if that'll ever be one. Bye-bye for now.